Bam! Cheers, everybody. What is going on, y'all? Monday. We're going to rock it today, guys. So I got a sponsored stream for you guys. We're going to be going over. I got new products. I got some new stuff. Ooh, hold on. Let me mute that. Whoops. I got both my channels running here. So we got some of the audio kicked in. And you guys might notice there's a different camera angle. And the reason I have a different camera angle today is I have my new camera. Check it. And by new camera, I mean I've had the OBS bot cameras before, but we actually got an upgrade. We finally got the 4K camera. Now, this one's probably going to live at the new gym. Shout out to Road Combat Club. We sponsored the strength conditioning space, so this is probably going to live there. But check it out. We got our whoop, hold on. I might have changed up our that's it. I was using left and right, but so we can use the hand. Let me get this. Position it the right way. Yeah, there we go. I thought it was two different hands, but we can use the hands, all that. That's not even one of our sponsored products. It's just one we've worked with in the past. We're going to talk about that another time, but I was just really excited to share that with you guys. We do have a lightning deal for one of the OBS bots, but let's get into also our sponsored content. I also have a new RC car you're going to see behind me. We've got a bunch of stuff. Daniel, thanks for the follow. What's up, homie? But we're going to get a workout in, like I was saying. I'm also going to play B-roll here during the workout. I'm going to do a back day workout. I realized I didn't even get my trap bar ready. I have the trap bar highlighted on the other carousel. We'll get into that, but I figured let's get the B-roll rocking. And speaking of follow, if you guys missed it, this weekend we had our giveaway. Or we had a $100 giveaway for our gift card. I'm going to send those out actually today. I just reminded myself I actually have to send out the gift cards. So I'll do that after this. But we're extending the giveaway till November because we didn't hit 2,000 followers yet. So we did a $100 giveaway this past weekend. It was supposed to be 2,000. Once we hit 2,000 followers, I'm at about like 1,260, I think. And Gina's at like 1,500, 1,600. And then, oh, what's going on? Hey. Yeah, is that Wazam? Sorry if I'm butchering that. What's going on? What's up? Thanks for dropping by saying, hey, hope you're doing well as well, homie. So we're going to extend it so you guys still have time to get in on the giveaway. And speaking of, let me drop the link tree on that. I'll put that in the comments so you guys can see that, and then I'll highlight it as well so you guys can enter. Especially if you're following already and you're not entered in the giveaway, check wait for it right there. Go to our link tree, go over to the giveaway, enter in it, and then dude, don't be spammy on LinkedIn, homie. I see you and I appreciate the hustle, but like that now's not the time. Don't do that. With that being said, let's get into, while I'm warming up, we're going to go into the mini massage gun, which is actually a great time to talk about it because you can use this for both warming up and cooling down. So I'm actually, you know what? I might have it inside. I might have it here. I'm going to play the B-roll, and then I might actually use it as part of my warm up too. And I'm excited because I also got all my video files. We're starting to progressively get everything nice and organized here, yo. We're slowly but surely getting it all together. Let's check it out. So in this video, we're going over the Maroc mini massage gun. And as the name might insinuate, it's a miniature version of what you would traditionally expect to see from a massage gun. And when I say mini, just smaller in size and stature. Now, to be transparent, while it's still super simple to use, the power on it is proportionately less from my experience. With the mini massager, it does have 3 levels. At the top level, you can hear it right now. It still has great intensity, good percussion, super simple to use. A cane charge, which is always a thumbs up to me. And the reason I like this for travel, at your desk, being able to have it in your car, like it's a super easy and convenient option. And again, it has 4 different attachment heads, have everything from the flat to the bullet to the rounded to the specialized prong, has an instruction manual as well to give you all the insight, and then comes with this nice, simple to grab and go carrier. Definitely a thumbs up, y'all, especially if you're on the go. Shabam, and I'm actually just unpacking it right now. So I wanted to use it for my warm-up. But you know what I realized, though? I realized I didn't charge it. So we're actually going to plug this bad boy in so it can be charged. And then I'm actually going to use probably the bike to get warmed up, just to bring the body temperature up, and then we'll continue to play our B-rolls. And it's super simple here. You take that lightning cable, plug it right in the bottom. You got your USB, plug it into any USB port. And I believe I've got mine right here. So let me plug it right in. Come with me, y'all. And that's what's cool about the motion. You guys can see a bunch of new angles you don't normally see. Don't mind. Actually, I'm really excited. Shout out to my homie Isaac who installed this new light. We have a new shoppable video coming up on that. It's not even in our sponsored stream today, but I wanted to just let you guys know that is going to be coming. So with that being said, I'm going to get on the bike. Actually, you know what? You know what, y'all? We're doing a little unorthodox kind of a warm-up where this is more of my jiu-jitsu warm-up. And traditionally when I do this, I would posture up on all fours. But today, to kind of get, again, my back going, I'm going to do a variety of different patterns. I'm going to do this from all fours, actually. I'm going to make circles clockwise, counterclockwise, and work on some mobility and activation and stability for 3 minutes. Let me actually set my timer here. We'll get a 3-minute warm-up. We'll start the workout itself, too, because I realized I need to start my timer here. And we'll get this bad boy continuously rocking and rolling. And now we'll go into our waist trainer next. And don't forget, we got a lightning deal in the carousel as well. For both carousels, you guys can check out. Just a heads up, in case you don't want to miss out on the deals, y'all. And speaking of which, we have Amazon Prime Day in the fall, which is going to be the 10th and the 11th. So next Monday and Tuesday. So I'm going to be probably going to be doubling up on those streams. So getting more content out to you guys. I'm excited about that. And the biggest thing for these waist trainers is I like 2 components to highlight. All right, I love them. 2 things to highlight. One is the ability to help you facilitate sweating. Okay, this is definitely, especially with the inner liner material, it's going to help you facilitate some sweat, which if, again, you want to you have to cut weight for an event, like for my fighter, my combat-based athletes out there, my weight-based athletes, this can be a helpful tool. As well as, again, what I do like is it can be a great tactile cue, so you can have this, you can kind of hook it in. Has 14 different rows of hooks to hold it in place, and have to worry about a zipper getting hot or anything like that. Just rubbing up against you, feeling any kind of awkward. But this can be also a great tactile, physical cue to help, you know what, I don't have the best posture, let's say. You put this on, it can help just remind you, I should have that little bit of posture, that little tactile cueing. The one thing I will say when it comes to both that tactile physical cue, whether it comes to wearing it to get some sweat out of your body, this is not by itself going to magically get you a six-pack though. I will say that. You actually have to still be in a calorie deficit. You still have to exercise your core. You still have to get that work in. You still have to be mindful of what you're putting into your body and all that fun stuff. But this can be a great tool to help facilitate, again, if you have to lose some water weight for a weight-based event, for my combat athletes out there, this could be something you leverage in addition to a sauna suit or something like that. Or if you want to just have a good tactile cue for your posture at the end of the day, this can be a great option for you. So I highly recommend that. And that's it, y'all. Give it my thumbs up. Bam! And I'm just finishing up my mobility. I got the resistance bands highlighted in the other carousel so you guys can see that. And then Amazon customer, thank you for the follow. All the love. Again, every time I see a follow, it always reminds me to tell you guys we extended our $2,000 giveaway. So our giveaway is going all the way until November now. So we didn't hit 2,000 followers, Gina and myself. So you guys got more time to get in on the giveaway, which is the good news. Okay. Plus, we also did do a $100 giveaway this past Saturday. So we got $50. We're going to 2 different people. I believe it was Evans, and I forgot who the other person was. But I'm going to send that out by the end of the day today. So keep your eyes peeled for that if you want it, one of the winners. And got a fun workout plan too. So in case, my point of saying all that is if you just followed or you're following, you're not entered in the giveaway, make sure you go to the link tree that I have right below me. Type in that link. Why do I always have alarms going off? What's going on here? Always alarms. All these cues. 10, we got 2 more. 11 and boom, 12. All right, awesome. So we got mobility. Let's take the hoodie off, starting to get warm up in here. Yeah, now we got deadlift to start. So we're going 25 reps. This is high volume. Traditionally, I do not recommend, if you're deadlifting, especially if you're new to deadlift, I don't necessarily recommend going super high volume like this And if you are going to do it, and even if you've been deadlifting, I don't recommend this for an extended period of time. This is literally like a 2-week protocol at the end of a 12-week phase that I'm putting together. Shout out to Coach Chuck, who's my business partner. Actually, I got a call with Chuck later today. I'm excited about that. Shout out to him for putting this program together. This is a part of our 12-week body recomp program. If you guys also want to see more on that, go to our link tree and hit Transform Your Health, and you'll be able to fill out an application to jump on a free call with me and just see if the program's a good fit for you and kind of get an idea of, is this something that can benefit you, honestly, because it's not going to be for everybody. With that being said, let's get into the next B-roll, and let's start our first set on lifts. In this video, we're going over our lens and device wipes. Got 300 wipes here. Again, they're pre-moistened, and it comes, again, in this box, but I wanted to show you guys the individual kind of wipes, what they look like. Easy to open, easy to use, from camera lens to your glasses to your smart device, tablets, whatever that's going to look like, especially back to school when you're using those devices. Now is a great time. And the function, application of it, super easy. Definitely a thumbs up and a recommend. Over here, camera. I know you lost me. Oh, yeah. So that's one of the cool things about the OBS. Again, is the motion tracking feature, which is the camera I'm using. I have some info on that in the carousel. And there's also upgrades you can do for free that allow it to track you even more efficient and faster. But hold on, let me put the second bar on. Let's drop that video here. Boom, we're gonna get into the first round of deadlifts as well. And again, Amazon customer, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Again, if you guys aren't following already, please feel free to follow. Not only does it help us out, but when you're following, you can go to our link tree and you still have time to get in on our $2,000 Amazon gift card giveaway. Giving away $2,000 in Amazon gift cards for our big giveaway for 2,000 followers. I wanted to do it this past weekend, but we just didn't have the followers yet, so we're using it as a celebration. So once we get to 2,000 followers, giving away that money, all that moolah. Let's back a little bit. We're getting to round number 1. So also, this is a great opportunity for me to plug the RightFit weightlifting belt, which I believe I have. Yeah, I got here in the carousel. It's also one of the weightlifting belts I like to use for my lifts. I'm also going to put on my knee sleeves. All this good stuff going. I got all the goodies here, y'all. Progressively, I continue to get more and more organized. It's getting easier and easier to find things. Ooh, slingshot, that's going to come in handy for slingshot's great for pressing days. That one's going to use another time. Where is my RightFit though? I bet you I have it over there. All right, I'm going to play a B-roll for you guys, and then I'm going to go with another variation, another version that we have as well. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Let's rock it. All right, y'all. So in this video, we're going over the RightFit back brace or back support while you're weightlifting. So it has this little arched, rounded edge. That's going to be perfect for a position straight up. And you can also see where it says RightFit. That's how you know how you're going to position it. Nice and easy, simple loop through. It's got Velcro, so I'm looping it right through here. I'm going to Velcro it in to have it nice and supportive. And what I like to use this for, especially on heavier weighted pull-ups, using it for deadlifts, and being able to properly brace and breathe into it to support the back. It's not only great for heavier lifts, but also to be able to properly breathe and put pressure throughout your core and torso as you're going heavier on weights, or if you just need that added support. Check it out, y'all, and definitely a thumbs up. There's 18, I got some 19, 20. Round 1 down. the only thing is I have a couple different belts here. Thing that is one thing I like about the RightFit style belt versus like a leather one, like the one I'm wearing right now, is by comparison, leather one, a little bit more of honestly a pain in the butt to like loosen and tighten again. So again, there's always pros and cons to everything. Let's get into what do we got next here. Talk about that. Let's get the pulse ox going. And again, if you guys got questions, feel free to let me know. I'm always down to dig into questions with you guys. Getting that heart rate up, y'all.
In this video, we're going over the YALL Pulse Ox device. So this is super cool. It comes with the batteries. This takes 2 AA batteries. It came with them in the device, so you just pop them in, then you're ready to go. You push this button right here. When your finger's out, it won't take a measurement. You're just going to put your finger in. And then as you can see, it's going to take a couple seconds. And then it's going to tell me my oxygen level, 60 or 96%. My heart rate is at about 82. And this is great again for monitoring your oxygen levels, your heart rate. It's super easy, convenient to use, portable. And because it's compact, it also comes with a cool little like wristband and lanyard so that you can attach this on if you want to. And then again, it comes with the instructions. So it's super easy to set up and use, but it comes with this manual in case you need it as well. Definitely a thumbs up.
Bam, y'all. What I'm doing right now, you guys might be wondering, is I'm also putting on my leg straps to give a little bit more support for those legs. Oh yeah, we're getting to the next round. So it's just having these kinds of tools can be really beneficial. Again, it's not a need to have necessarily. These are things that are just not, oh, hold on, let's get the gesture control on. We gotta stand up in here. Come on, gesture control. There we go. So being able to have straps like this are nice, like especially for someone like me. I've had years of just from fighting and just kind of beating my body up. I'm learning to now, since I'm not just like fighting professionally and just competing in jiu-jitsu, which can also take a toll on your body. Not saying it doesn't, but learning to just listen to my body a bit more and not necessarily do everything just having to push through things, but being able to like call audibles when I need to and get a rest day when I need to. So let's talk about the RightFit belt before. This is a different style belt, and here's the pain in the butt part. It's cool for its own benefits, like some of the kind of support mechanisms, the straps, but like the reason I like the RightFit is if it's Velcro, you don't have to necessarily have these holes are like every inch or so. So if I'm, let's say, I'm in between, I want it to go like at a specific distance. This one, it's a little bit harder to get it exactly where I want. And it's a lot harder to like unbrace and rebrace. So that's why there's pros and cons to everything. It's not that this is trash, like this is good. It just has its own, again, pros and cons. So let's go round number 2, y'all. I also realized I did not hit my timer lapse. So to go back to that. And then we'll get into our next piece. Boom, y'all. Ten. It's 25. All right. What's going on? Looks like the video is still stuck on the password. Let's see what's going down here, y'all. Pull that down. Let's go into, next up, we've got the C-Keep. See if that's going to play.
In this video, we're going over C-Keep Kinesiology tape. This comes with 2 rolls per.
Hold on, it's still showing the pulse ox. So let's keep it on that for a second more. There we go. Now it's finishing up. I'll let that finish playing. There we go. Okay. Now we'll get back into keep. Dude, what is going on? I thought by cleaning out my computer I'd have more processing speed, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Let me know if you guys can hear that audio, because it's like playing, but I don't know if the audio is playing.
In this video, we're going over C-Keep kinesiology tape. This comes with 2 rolls per pack. I want to take one out just to show you guys what it looks like from a sizing, from a color perspective. And the thing about KT tape, it can be so versatile and really beneficial, but I highly recommend, again, talking to a physical therapist or a doctor if you're just using this for your own application, or buying this and being able to bring it to your doctor and physical therapist and letting them be able to tape it up with you, or if they have their own recommendations. This is 2" by 16 feet. And as you can see, when you open it, it's going to have this little sticker on it to be able to keep it.
And then the last thing I want to highlight, it's just taking too long, honestly, and I'm getting impatient. It's pre-cut, so it has those pre-cut lengths, so you don't have to worry about cutting it and adjusting it and getting it. It's already got those pre-cut lengths, which I think is super cool. So with that being said, let's go into round number 3. We got 4 rounds for these high volume deadlifts. Again, being able to get this to the right tightness. And that's the thing, guys, what I will say, for anyone that hasn't used like a weightlifting belt or even these knee wraps or anything like that, that's a tool you can use in the weight room or for lifting, I highly recommend, not that you need a trainer every single session or a coach or a physical therapist, but get with a professional that can help support you with how to properly utilize these tools. Because especially if you feel like that's not really doing anything for me, you just may not be properly leveraging it and utilizing it, which is a big piece. Let's get 25. There's 15, 10 more. 16. 18. 19. 20. We got 5 more. Let's get it. 2. 3 rounds down. All right, let's get into the next B-roll, y'all, or next product, which is our self-care tweezer set. Again, I'm a big fan of self-care. For anyone that know me, I constantly talk about self-care and just how important it can be, especially for my parents out there. Make sure you are taking care of yourself. If you're not taking care of yourself, it's really hard to take care of the loved ones around you.
In this video, we're going over the Facemade tweezer and self-care kit. So as you can see, this has a slot for each one of the tweezers and the razors and the scissors. So you have pointed tweezers, you have slanted. This is actually super cool. It comes with a really nice kind of eyebrow razor to get you really fine and in there and precise with your kind of eyebrow care. We got our nice scissors here, nice little bit of curvature as well. Super sharp, get the job done. And again, this is clutch for a travel kit as well, and it has a nice little latch right here that goes over to make sure nothing's going to spill or fall. Super compact, easy to travel with, but I think it's just big enough where you're not going to lose it either.
All right, bam, y'all. Since the video's over, that means it's time for round number 4. Round 4, fight. And again, I'm going to highlight the lightning deal for our OBS bot on the other carousel and get into our 4th and final round before we switch up those exercises. Let's get it, y'all. Come on. And this is where, again, the motion tracking is pretty clutch. Let's tighten the belt. Let's go to work. Also, if you guys noticed, I haven't put on music yet. I'm trying to see how long I can make it without music on different streams because I have been getting some, like, on all the other channels. You know, when you play music, depending on the rights, you get those copyright strikes. I'm not trying to deal with all that, honestly. All right, let's get it. There's 11. 16. 18. 19. 25. All right. We're going to pop that belt off. Whew. Take the knee straps off. Let's get into our next product, which is my water bottle. Get the hydration on, y'all. It's all about the hydration. In this video, we're going over the Fidus water. Wait for it. Wait for it. What happened? A little pause here on the water bottle. Let's see if I'll water bottle. This is a 64-ounce bottle. Again, on the back side, you'll see the actual ounces and milliliters being tracked right here. But here's a cool feature. This is, I'll be honest with you guys, I do think it's cool. Starting at 7 a.m. all the way to 9 p.m., it kind of gives you a gauge of where you should be at or the goal to shoot for each day. And also has some nice like positive affirmations and support going through it. Now, to be transparent, 64 ounces isn't necessarily what everyone should be drinking, right? Maybe you need to be drinking more. Maybe it's a goal to start with less, depending on what's realistic. But this is a great option, especially being at 64 ounces. This is going to be a great place to start for a lot of people. Plus, it has this locking mechanism, which is super cool. So if you're like running or having it in your bag or something like that, put it up. Then when you want it, put it down, unlocks, pops right in, super cool feature. One thing I want to highlight though for the straw is this has a particular feature on the straw that lets it bend, a little spring mechanism, so it fits right in. Super cool, super functional, and it also is pretty durable from what I've seen so far. And speaking of that durability, having this nice little handle right here is a thumbs up and a bonus. So highly recommend, especially for those that are working on getting hydrated. And I do recommend get multiple of these so you can have them throughout, you know, your house, your car, your office, gym, whatever that's going to look like. It'll help set you up for success. Thumbs up, y'all. Definitely that thumbs up, everybody, for sure. And what we're going to get into next is this is something I'm going to share with you guys that I think has taken me quite a while to really understand, grasp, and implement. It's not even just understand, I think more implement, because theoretically I understand this concept. And it's being able to have a connection to your body, knowing how things are feeling, checking in, not using that as a scapegoat, but also doing what's realistic and progressive. So for example, my program calls for 12 to 15 pull-ups right now. I'm going to be transparent with you guys. I'm not doing 12 to 15 pull-ups without some kind of support at the moment. I can probably do like 6 to 8 with good technique. So what I'm going to do is do a variation that's actually going to use the Go-Next ring. So I'm going to do a pull up, but just have it be modified with these suspension rings, which is still going to be, and I'm going to position it in a way that's extremely challenging. So my last few reps are going to be tough and I'm going to struggle through it, but it's also going to be doable and not risk having a compromise on technique, which ultimately can lead to injury. So with that being said, let's move these back around. Actually, this is actually, I think, a perfect distance. Let's actually see. Did I turn my motion tracking off? No, it's still on. Okay. So what we're going to do, guys, is, again, go 12 to 15. Let me highlight. What do we got next? We got the push-in port. Let's get into that. I'll do that after this set. Again, if you guys got questions on this, let me know in the chat or in the comments. Love hearing from you guys. So again, I'm going to kind of slide into a position that's going to make it challenging. Again, I'm mimicking the pathway of a pull-up, but really engaging my lats and rhomboid, which is basically saying my back muscles. 13, 2 more, 14, 15. Let's get my hat on here. I'm getting sweaty. All right, now let's get into our charging port. What's up, Lenshon charging port? Let's get it. This is a 4-in-1. This thing's clutch, especially when you have multiple devices like I do, whether it's running a stream, getting work done at the office and school. Like, to me, this one's just a very useful, functional product. Wait for it.
So in this video, we're looking at the Lenshon portable multi-device charger cable. So now this has the lightning cable you're going to plug in to your outlet box, and then you're going to have the option to have 3 different USBs and a lightning cable as well. Now you're going to want to make sure that this is plugged in. This is not just to be portable without having an outlet connected to it, and then you'll be good to go. Again, having multiple devices in one shot is definitely a thumbs up. Easy to travel with, easy to move with. Again, it has that lightning cable. The box is not included, so you're going to want to have either like the box or the outlet for it separately. You plug this bad boy in, and then you can use it on multiple devices here. Definitely thumbs up though, y'all.
All right, so that means when the video is over, time to get into the next round. Round number 2, again, going 12 to 15 reps. Let's get it. Yeah, there we go. All right. 10, we got 5, 11, 12, 13, 15. 2 rounds down, y'all. Woo! All right, next up, I'm going to actually skip the adjustable dumbbells. Excuse me. Because I'm going to get into that when I actually use them for the next exercise. Let's look at the RightFit resistance bands. And wait for it, building the suspense. Wait for it. It's all about the suspense build, y'all. There it is. And
All right, y'all. So we're going to be looking at the RightFit resistance band set. Now, the cool thing with this is it comes with a door stopper. You might be wondering, like, why is that cool? What's the benefit? So it goes right into the door, like I was mentioning, and it allows you to put your bands through this little loop. So we're going to slide it right through here so that you don't need a squat rack or anything like that. You literally just put this right into the door. You can set it either at the top portion of it, the bottom portion, whichever way you want it set up. Bam. Now I can go from a high angle to do pull downs. I can put it on the side or low to get a variety of angles and do a variety of exercises. We could do tricep extensions. We could do tricep push downs. We could do rows. We could do curls. Literally, there's an infinite amount of variety that you can do. Now, here's a really cool piece as well. Because I selected the 45-pound set, you can actually pop open these handles right here and pull out the bands so you can increase or decrease the amount of resistance.
And that's cool. Just the adjustability of it is so you can say, hey, I want to have more resistance on or less. Is clutch. Because this is something I took on the road actually with me this past week when I was traveling to Atlantic City and New York. Throw it in my bag, takes up like barely any space. And having that adjustability, I made it work for a leg workout, but I also did a shoulder workout, and I was able to be really versatile. So you can pretty much do any workout. Like even the program I'm on right now, everything I'm doing, we could hypothetically swap each variable of resistance for resistance bands. Like I could even swap this out with resistance bands if I needed and wanted to. But to me, like having more variety as far as what resistance you're using and equipment is ideal. But not everyone has the space or the equipment or the price or the budget to be able to do that. So that's why I like to highlight budget-friendly options whenever possible. All right, round number 3. Let's get it. It's 12, we got 3 more. 13, 14, 15. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, y'all. Now let's get into, we got the FanTech car charger. Let's get that up next. Again, this is a great one because we drove the car up to Atlantic City and back. And thankfully I didn't need this, but this is a very clutch product that I highly recommend carrying in your car. And I realized I was charging my keyboard, so let's bring this back over so I can type in what I'm looking for here. And wait for it. Here we go. And shabam. Well, that's
In this video, I'm going to be talking about the FanTech Apex charger and battery system. So this is a really cool and very functional tool that is great for, again, obviously jumping your car. Now, the cool thing I've gotten about this that's different than just jumping your car from somebody else's battery is because it's external power source. And when you hook it up, it comes with those jumper cables. It will not damage this as a power source. Potentially in other situations I've gotten from mechanics that if you jump it up to a cable, to another person's car, it could potentially actually pull from their battery and not actually jump your car if it's too far gone. So that's just something I wanted to highlight and share with you guys. As you can see, the power source is right here. The cables plug right in on one side. On the other side, you also have a USB plug you can cable and plug it into, along with the lightning cable and power source. So very functional. I really think a versatile piece of equipment. Definitely recommend.
Boom. All right, so that means time for the fourth and final round, y'all. All the fun. And again, what's going on with you guys? Tell me stories. I always love it when you guys are engaging in the chat. Not that you have to, but it's a fun conversation most of the time, right? Every once in a while, we get some interesting topics that come up that we have to navigate around. But I love hearing from you guys. How was your weekend? What's going on? Tell me about your fitness goals, your health goals. How's life? Like, I want to know what's up. You know, did you guys check out the live stream we did this weekend? Josh joined on with Gina while I was away in Atlantic City. We were doing our giveaway. So many cool things. So let me know what's up, y'all. All right, let's get it. And 15. Ooh, yeah. Feeling good, y'all. The thing I like actually about that variation to it is it works the legs a little bit more just because I'm like holding my body up to a certain capacity. So it adds a nice little lower body engagement. Now we're going to get into a fun ring. And it's just for people like me as far as like the ADD and constantly fidgeting and whatnot. This thing is clutch. Let's see if it's going to load. Yeah.
All right, so I'm not a huge jewelry person, but this ring's actually really cool. And the coolest thing to me is not only how, like, again, the aesthetics, but like, check out that fidget component to it. You can just kind of like turn that centerpiece. So to me, that's my favorite part of this ring. I always kind of like fidgeting with things, whether it's my ring when I have it on or anything like that. And this is cool to just have that centerpiece be the only one that moves. And then I actually like wore it out for my daughter's birthday. Like, I didn't feel like there was an issue from an aesthetics perspective. Again, I'm not a huge jewelry person, but totally felt good rocking this bad boy. So from like an aesthetics perspective, got the thumbs up from both me and my wife, as well as just like, I'm gonna call it functionality for lack of a better term. I just think it's cool to be able to kind of like just fidget with this bad boy. So that's my 2 cents on it, y'all. Yeah, I give it a thumbs up.
Definitely a thumbs up. Sorry, I'm just typing up, copying a message here and checking to see if any questions coming in. And now that means it's time for our next movement. So let's see, what do we got next? Next up, we've got, I believe it's rows, right? One arm rows. Yeah. So for this one, what I'm going to do, because I already kind of worked my legs, so we can switch between a bent over single arm row, but this one I'm actually going to do a chest supported row. So I'm going to actually get the Flybird bench for this one. I'm going to use the adjustable feature to it, slightly put it on an incline and be able to leverage that just a bit more. Let me actually highlight the next product that we're going to get into, which I actually have B-roll on. Ooh, yeah. Actually, you know what? Let me highlight the dumbbells, considering that these are what I'm going to be using for the workout. Just make sure I've got them over here too. And again, guys, even if you want, let me know if you guys want to see this workout. Like if you want to see an actual copy of the workout, this is straight up right out of our 12-week body recon program. So obviously I'm not going to give you the whole workout, but I will give you today's workout if you're interested in following along. What I would recommend, guys, is like, even if you can't do everything I'm doing, ask questions in the comments, stay engaged, because you can literally take a lot of this stuff. And if you let me know what's going on with you, again, I'm not going to give you advice, but I would give you what I would do in that situation. And you could just follow along. And I think there's tremendous value. I think a lot of the times people say, oh, I can't, X, Y. There's a lot of negative self-talk, for maybe lack of a better term. Ooh, guys, we're going to use the Pop Babies portable blender. After this workout, I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite smoothies. It's super simple to make, especially with the portable blender. Now we've got also the RC cards and new product they got in. And again, even with new products, we have the fall Amazon Prime Day is going to be next Monday and Tuesday. So I'm going to have some new products in. We're going to have a bunch of deals going down. It's a really exciting time to be shopping. If you need to get stuff, now's the time of year before. And then there's going to be like Black Friday sales and things like that. But it's a great time in my humble opinion. All right, let's see. We'll start with 44. And if we need to, I'll have another set of dumbbells. And this is why I like the Flybird. I mean, the initial force. And we also have the Flybird bench. I like the Flybird bench for the adjustability and the initial force dumbbells because it's super simple to be able to swap the weights out if you need them. So since I'm doing one arm, I'm going to just have them kind of side by side. Going 12 to 15, which is a fancy saying 15. 1. And again, notice the tempo here too. 2. 3. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. One more. Come on. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14. Is there a massive delay going on? Like, what is this? I just noticed the screen hasn't really been moving. Are you guys seeing that on your end too, or is that just me? Let me see what's going down here. Also play some B-roll here.
In this video, we're looking at the initial force adjustable dumbbell. Now, the cool thing about this is it's not only going from 15 to 55 pounds, but look at how we adjust it. You have a turn of the knob and then bam, that's how you're going to be adjusting the weight. And then it literally just slides right out, slide back in. Again, adjust the weight, click it into place, and same thing. Now, one thing I want to show you is how is this working? These two little nodules right here are actually activating as springs or as little press.
What is going on, y'all?
Is on these springs right here that are the locking mechanism. So that's what keeps it safe, super easy. From my experience, this handle is the fastest to swap out. Definitely a recommend. Now, this is also a single dumbbell when you order them. So if you want a complete set of 2, you're going to have to order 2 of them. Definitely a thumbs up though.
And shabam. All right, so that means that the rest is over. Round 2. Oh, I just realized I didn't hit my interval. Gotta lap it up. That one. So 4, 8, 9. So this is round 2 already. Right? Yeah, it's round 2. All right, let's keep it rolling. So I'm going to keep it on the initial force dumbbells for another round just so you guys can kind of see and have it highlighted. But we're doing the same exact thing. Keeping it, and we're going to keep it at the same weight. If I need to drop set it, we will. 1, 2, 3, One more. Wait. 2 rounds down. 2 to go. Right, is it 2 to go? Yeah, we got 2 to go. All right, so I'm going to actually switch it up. Let's get into our next product here in the rest period. Which, ooh, we got our car wash brush. Woot woot. In this video, we're going over the Ordinado 2-in-1 car wash broom and mop kit. Now, the cool thing, there's a little variation in these 2 mops. One has a nice little slip and handle, so you can actually take it off the stick if you want to actually just keep it on your hand, whether it's hitting the car or even maybe for some inside cleaning. Now, there's 600 of these little microfibers. They're 4mm thick, so they're meant to be able to absorb. This is up to 44 inches in length and almost 12 inches across. Now, the cool thing is super easy to set up. You just turn it to loosen it, turn it to tighten it. It's adjustable. Omnidirectional, goes 180 degrees. Absolutely clutch, and it's super easy to pop on and off. Definitely a thumbs up, y'all. Shabam. All right, I feel like that was a quicker one, but that means there's still time to get back into round number 3. Let's get it, y'all. Whew. All right. Twelve. Three rounds now. We got 1 to go. 1 more on our rows. And what do we got next? Ooh, then we got straight leg Romanian deadlifts. In the meantime, let's see what else we got some B-roll on. I've got a few other products, but everything else I don't have the B-roll for, so I'm going to show it to you guys in person. So I'm going to highlight the dumbbells while we're going through this. And then you know what I could do, actually? We're getting closer to the end of the workout, so I'm actually going to show you guys how I was going to mix up a smoothie, which I'm not going to have just yet, but I will have at the end of the workout, so you guys can kind of at least see what I'm doing here. Let me highlight. I'm going to highlight all the pieces that are going into this puppy. Wait for it. Wait for it. Building suspense. All right, so we got the pop babies. Check it. Now, I already have this charged. The cool thing about this is there's a little lightning cable port right here on the back end. So you could charge it so you don't have to actually have it plugged in when you're using it. It's super easy. You pop this part off. This is washable. 16 ounces. We're going to screw the top off. Now, the cool thing, this comes with an ice tray, like a small ice tray I'm not even going to use. Also comes with this funnel. It's just like, if you guys have ever used protein powder, you know this is essential, especially when you're trying to mix in. I have my optimum nutrition powder here, especially when you're trying to mix in your protein and the like opening is just like not the right fit. So I'm going to do a scoop of my optimum nutrition chocolate protein. And notice, again, I threw it right on top of the funnel. And because I have that funnel on, it didn't spill anywhere. It's like right there. And then anything that's not mixing, I can just kind of shake it about and get it right in. I'm also going to throw in almond milk. I'm going to fill it up. I'm going to keep this on my funnel. I probably should have honestly put this in first. I was just so excited to show you guys. I did it kind of the opposite order. I always like to put the liquid in first versus doing the protein because then it kind of cakes up at the bottom. Good news is, though, we have the blender here, so it's not really the biggest deal. And I'm actually going to throw in my 000 Icos yogurt, and this is the strawberry flavor. I'm actually still going to use the funnel just so it doesn't make a tremendous mess, and it's easier to get it out from my experience with this. I'm going to rip that top off. Boom. We're literally just going to rip this off. You got to lick the top. I'm curious what you guys do. Oh, man, I just spilled my yogurt. When you guys have like yogurt or anything like that, do you lick the top of the container? Or is that just me? Am I just a weirdo? I feel like it's a waste. You got to have it. All right. All right. So we got last little bit of yogurt. Pop it on there. Put that down. Boom. Now, I'll give you guys a pro tip. For this lid, if you don't have a spoon for whatever reason, you can actually turn this into a spoon. You can kind of just bend it, eat it right off in an emergency situation. Pro tip in case you didn't know. Now, I might have gotten a little zealous here, overzealous, and slightly over filled this. So we have still a little bit of a clean up, but easy nonetheless. Can't always throw a lid on. Now, what they say and what you'll see on the instructions when you get this, turn it upside down, turn the blender on, and then right side up so it doesn't get as jammed like it did just there. My battery just died. Battery definitely just died because I didn't charge it for a minute. Good news is, though, this has a lightning charger on it, which I just so happen to have right here connected to my computer, which I was charging my keyboard on. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to plug this in, which will be perfect because then once I'm done with my workout in a couple sets, we'll be able to have this charged and we'll be able to. So let me actually show it to you right here. Look, plug this puppy in. Lightning cable. Boom. While it's charging, let's get the rest of the next set in. And I also am going to, do I have a towel here? I do. This was another one of our old school sponsored products, the ITO disposable wipes. That's why, again, I mentioned to you guys in past streams, I always like keeping them in the garage because I spill, the kids spill. Comes in handy. This is a perfect example of that. So this is round number 4. Let's get it, y'all. And we're going to go straight leg deadlifts. And then I think I got 2 more exercises after that. 14. Let's get the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Woo, yeah. Who's that? Oh, what's going on, Nicholas? How you doing? What is that black tent? Oh, you see that is a portable sauna, which is pretty dope by Serene Life. I don't have that in the carousel today, but I do have it on my storefront. If you just click on my channel, you go over to my storefront. I have it under the fitness section. I have a whole shoppable video on that, breaking it down, what it is, details. It's pretty cool, dude. Hope that helps answer the question, though. Yeah, dude, it's super cool. And what's crazy to me is, like, I was really fortunate growing up. I was, like, pretty spoiled, honestly, growing up on Long Island, that we always had a steam sauna, hot tub, and pool in both of the houses that I lived in. And obviously not everyone gets to live that way. I'm totally aware of that. My point of saying all that is I wanted to have that, and we don't have, like, I wasn't going to spend like $5,000 on putting a steam sauna in our bathroom. This was like $250, and I had like a credit, so I ended up getting it for like, I think, under $100 after I used my points on my credit card. So it's a super, to me, accessible option. It can fit into a drastic, or I should say a wider audience budget versus spending like $5,000 on one to go in your bathroom. Doesn't mean don't do that. Hey, if you have the budget and you want to go for it, I totally support that. But what I will say is this is just to me a little bit more attainable. All right, let's see what else we got here, y'all. Let's see. I'm going to go to the other side, see if I have any other ones. We got that. Let's see if I got my sword drill shades. I'm going to highlight. I'm going to highlight this. And I have some videos. I just got to finish like downloading them. Thanks for the info, man. Yeah, of course. My pleasure, Nicholas. And also, I'll take this as a window to just remind everybody, we've got our $2,000 giveaway. So I'm going to do a little screen share here. Check this out. I have the link tree below. Right here below me, that link tree. If you type that in, it'll take you over here. Go to the $2,000 giveaway. We extended this giveaway until November. So November 30th, we're going to be giving away $2,000 in gift cards. Originally supposed to be this weekend, but we're waiting till we each have to, all three of us, Gina, Anna, and myself, hit the 2,000 follower mark. So you just put your name, your email in, you hit enter, but you're not officially entered until you make sure you're following on all of these Amazon accounts. So Gina's, Coach Mike, LOF, and Anna. So all you got to do is click on it, boom, visit website, and make sure you're following. See, I'm already following. We can verify this information. So make sure when you put your name in, your email, you also make sure you're following on those accounts, because even if you win, you actually will be disqualified if you're not following, and we can't verify you're following on all of those Amazon channels. If you don't have an Amazon account, all you got to do is make one. And if you don't want to make one, that's cool, but then you just won't be in on the giveaway. So just the fun little detail. With that all being said, let's go into the fourth. I forgot I have 4 rounds on this one, so let's get into the fourth and the final round on the rows. We're getting into our straight leg deadlifts, and we'll bring it home. Workout's almost done here, y'all. So hopefully, maybe in case you don't answer. Also, I'm going to highlight, I got my RC card right here behind me. Let me highlight this too. So I realized I have that, and that's a video I haven't made yet, but it's right here behind me, so I'm going to at least highlight it. We got a lot of cool stuff, like especially for the kid. It's just, I'm really excited because we have Amazon has its fall Prime Day coming up, so we have some cool deals. We got some new products that came in, a bunch of new stuff going on. I'm really excited about. Third, 14, one more. 15. All right, so done with the bench. Get this out of the way. Now we'll take a minute, get into the next product. Got the RC car. We'll talk about the GRT sheets, the Unilibra mattress protector, and I should say the GRT mattress protector. Swap out the weights, going to 50 pounds. Get into a little bit more fun, y'all. And again, if you guys got questions, like Nicholas, that was a great question. I appreciate you asking it. If you guys have questions on any of the products, really anything you see in the gym behind me, I have either in my storefront or in the carousel here live. I'm happy to share insight information on it. It's back a little bit. Boom. All right, let's see what we got next. I like the Unilibra as well. And I'm going to go back to, I just shot a video actually on a bunch of this stuff. I just shot a bunch of videos on a bunch of this stuff. I can't wait to like upload and share with you guys. It's going to be really cool. All right, with that being said, let's get into the next round. And then hold on, Nicholas. So how do I find your storefront? Because I really need adjustable dumbbells for my gym. So actually, I'll highlight them right now if you want. You can these are great in my opinion. I have 2 different sets. You can go 10 to 55 pounds, and then they have 5 to 25 pounds. So depending on how much you want, these are a great option. But if you want to, you literally, right below me, you should see Coach Mike. So actually, I'll just screen share really quick. Let me do a little screen share here. So if you're watching this, depending on how you're watching it, are you watching on your phone or your desktop? Depending on how you're watching this, like this is my channel, you can just click on the product and it allows you to buy it right there. Or if you're watching it, I mean, same thing on phone or you're watching on your iPad. So perfect. So you should see somewhere right here about like where it says Coach Mike, should be able to click to my channel. Or let me actually pull it up on my iPad so I can actually give you the right information. Let's see here. What's like the best way to do that? Boom, boom, boom. Actually, I don't even have the Amazon app download. I just have the creator app on it. But I'm going to try and see if I can pull up Amazon and see if I can share this with you. But you really should just be able to literally click on the product and buy it. Let me know if that helps, by the way, Nicholas. And if not, I'll walk you through how to get to the shop, my actual storefront itself. But you can always just go to like clicking on the product. You should be able to access it. Let's see. // And then I'm just checking the chat to see if that actually helps, Nicholas. So I always want to try and be helpful here where I can. You know what I mean? I appreciate the question. So I'm going to pull up my storefront. Oh, yeah, I'm good. I see the highlighted product. Yeah, exactly. And then just in case, I'm actually going to pull up my stream here on my iPad because I'm live on both my channels. So I just want to make sure because I actually never have like had to do this. So let me actually see. You should be able to not only click on my product, but if you want to get to my storefront, let's see. Oh, I'm not logged in. That makes sense. You should be able to just like click on going to my channel. So I would say also make sure you're following me too, because if you're following, you'll be able to access my channel that way. And let's see here. It should just let you like go over to my actual storefront, but I don't actually see that clickable. There you go. Thanks for the follow, Nicholas. And if you're not already, like enter it on the giveaway. You go to the link tree. It's right here below me. Click that link in, like copy and paste it. Do what you got to do. And I'll even like put it in right here. Whoop, I have this going. All right, I'll pull out of this. I'm going to just copy and paste the link tree here so that you can enter in the giveaway if you're not already entered too. So there you go. Just like copy and paste that link tree and then click on the $2,000 gift card giveaway and just make sure you're following on all the accounts and then you can enter into a chance to win $2,000 here on Amazon. All right, I'm going to highlight the other products I didn't get to yet. With that being said, let's get into our straight leg deadlifts. And then let me know if you have any other questions or if that's helpful, Nicholas. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate the follow too. So I also have our LOF channel up there. We have Gina's channel up there. You know, we all stream. We have a bunch of great content, in my humble opinion. Otherwise, I wouldn't do this if I knew it was good. So let's get it. Get our straight leg deadlifts. So in between, I'm going to screen share and talk about some products. In between the sets, let's look at the Time Kettle earbud set. This thing's super cool. And I actually got a cool video to explain what it's doing. It's pretty sweet. So check this out. Bam, look at that translation.
I plan to go to a Christmas party with my friends.
What?
Would you like to go with me? If you like.
That sounds awesome. I would like to.
それは素晴らしいですね。やりたいです。
尽管这个疫情还未结束，但是
Although the epidemic is not over yet, but according to the latest news from the World Health Organization,
希望我们之间的合同尽快结束。
this vaccine will be available at the end of this year.
How do I get to Times Square? You can just go straight and turn left at the second corner.
まっすぐ進み、2番目の角で左折できます。
Thank you for watching.
Pretty cool, right? Like, I think technology is so fascinating, man. All the different options and tools we have. And then thanks for the follow, by the way. Just a heads up, guys. If you're already following, you don't need to unfollow and refollow. It's as long as you're following, you're good. But here's the thing: if you follow and then unfollow and enter the giveaway, and you're not following, we're going to see that. We're going to be able to verify if you're following for the giveaway itself or not, and it's going to disqualify you. So just make sure you're following. And if you don't want to, that's totally fine. But then don't worry about entering it on the giveaway. So with that being said, round number 2. This is the last exercise, y'all. We're getting into our straight leg deadlifts. We're bringing it home from here. And then I'm going to finish this stream up with you guys. So now we got 2 more. Man, 2 rounds down. We got 2 to go. Let's get into the next product. Ooh, got the Renovo. This thing's gonna be cool. My buddy Max is actually installing this in his house. Let's check him out. I think I have this added to my logo. So we got 14 different settings you can combine with both the shower head feature, which is right here, and then the handheld version of it. The cool thing about the handheld, check this out, it has a power wash feature as well. So you can do high pressure power cleaning, whether it's for your dog or your pets, whatever, toilet, bathtub. It's actually pretty cool. And it has, again, the different spray modes. So you can have these different types of settings and features. And this is everything it's going to come with too. So you guys can get an idea what installation can look like. Because from my perspective, one thing I factor for, even when I to be transparent, again, these are like sponsored products, right? So even if they're paying me or they're providing these products for free and paying me to talk about them, the cool thing is they don't pay me to say good things. Like they just pay me to talk about it. So I share the good, the bad, everything from my experience. What I will say is like products like this, like if you're going to install it yourself, factor for the time. If you're going to have somebody else install it, factor like the budget, how much it's going to cost. Like I just had my buddy this weekend while I was away come over and install like a bunch of lights around the house from one of our sponsors. So I pass that cost along to them. Now, if you guys are actually like, I'm going to assume 99% of you are not like sponsored influencers or people who are creating content. Factor for like, hey, I'm going to have to spend time with this because I can't tell you how many times I've ordered stuff. And there's even a cool product, but like I didn't really think about the installation part and just sat in the corner because I just never made the time to do it. Or I didn't just pay someone to do it. So factor for like, hey, there's something you're going to install too. Just like my 2 cents on it, just to be safe. So with that being said, let's get into the next product. But that also means before we get into the next product, time for the next set, which is set number 3. Let me make sure I'm keeping track of my sets over here. Boom. All right, so we got set 3, set 4. And then we're going to start to bring this stream home. Talk to me again. You guys got questions. You know I love me some questions. I'll happily like dig into all this fun stuff. Oh, yeah. Of course, it's got to go off right now. 10. I got 2 more. Sorry, y'all. I got so many alarms that go off. There's so many different things to do. Update workouts. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good point. I do have to do that too. Give myself all these cues and reminders to do. So, that being said, let's get into the Sojo Retro shades, which I'll pull up right here. Now, while these you're going to see in these videos, they have like all women in them. They're both for men and women. You don't have to just have these for your girlfriend, wife, whatever, daughter, female. You can. I rock these too. I think they're great for everybody. Uh-oh, what happened? What happened? There we go. And I'll just play one more video so you guys can kind of see. There we go. So this, this is a perfect example. For guys too here, y'all. Guys too. All right. So let's get into round number 4. This is the last round for our exercises. And I'm just going to highlight the rest of the products that I might have missed. Let me actually set this reminder. I have to change my alarm because actually the thing that reminded me to do, I do want to get done, just not right this moment. Get it done in like an hour. Okay. Boom. So, round number 4. Final round. What questions you guys got too? Let me know if you guys got questions. Like Nick, that was a great question. Nick, hopefully you don't mind me saying Nick. Because I know some people like really have a preference. Like I personally, you can call me whatever, but I prefer Mike just because like Michael is like, I feel like I'm in trouble when someone calls me Michael. Like, oh, what did I do? And we got 2 more. 11. Boom, y'all. So that's the workout. So now, do a little cool down. Get my stretchy poos on. One thing I like to do to cool down is like just take a minute, let my heart rate drop, but then I'm also going to go through some lengthening and some static stretches. A fancy way of just holding the position. All right, so that's an hour 10 for the actual workout. Let me log that. And then we will get into our next product, which is our Sound Dance laptop stand. Let me pull this puppy up.
Does your neck and back always feel pain when working in front of your laptop for long hours? You want to get rid of the uncomfortable feelings? Try to use Sound Dance laptop stand. Simple design, easy to install. Compatible with all laptops from 10 to 15.6 inches. It saves more space for storage on your desktop and provides more airflow, preventing your laptop from overheating. 6-inch elevation design with a perfect eye level fixes your posture ergonomically. Sound Dance laptop stand prevents your neck from stretching forward, helps you reduce shoulder stress, and creates a comfortable office environment for you.
Yes, Sound Dance. So now we'll look at, what do we got next? We got the ball exerciser. So one thing I will say though, that I don't necessarily love about some of the videos they have for the next product that I've highlighted, which is our finger ball exercise, is the advertising. And that's why I'm excited to get the shoppable video up and downloaded so I can share it with you guys. Well, just get this nice stretch going here. Oh yeah. So guys, again, I can't stress this enough. I'm going to give you guys a different angle so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. If you're working out, don't just jump right into your workout. Make sure you're warming up and cooling down, even if it's like 2-3 minutes. That's literally all my warm-ups are, is like 3 to 5 minutes warm up, 2 to 3, maybe 5 minutes cool down. And the point to all of that is like, again, priming the muscles during the warm-up to get them ready to exercise so it's less likely to get injured and we get more out of the workout. And in the cool down, being able to help lengthen them. It helps in the recovery process. It also helps in the injury prevention process moving forward. Anywho's, all right, let's get into our B-roll on this and break it down a little bit more. I'll screen share it here. And again, if you guys got questions, let me know. So let's pull that down. And we'll get into our next one. Let's see what else we got. I feel like we're getting pretty close to the end where I'm bringing it home. I'm just going to see if I missed anything. We got that. We got that. Ooh, you know what I did miss? I missed our Super Blocks gaming system, and then I got our Liver Lupus boxing gloves, and then I think that's it. Oh, and the Space Age storage. Oh, and my Polar sunglasses. I missed like 3 things. All right, let's make sure we get into those, and then that'll be it. Again, if you guys got questions on anything, just let me know in the chat. And then again, the one thing I didn't really mention enough on this one is check to see if there's in-link coupons. You'll see right around here if there's an in-link coupon, and that's just a fancy way of saying you get an additional discount and savings on it.
I'm going to show you this Super Blocks game from Geiger.
And then the good news is, guys, I'm going to be actually uploading my shoppable video on this, which I played with the kids. So stay tuned. Again, we got a bunch of new videos and content rolling out here that I'm really excited about. Anyways, with that being said, let's lock this. Let's see what else we got here, y'all. I think that might be... No. Like I said, we got that. We got the Space Age storage. We got the boxing gloves, and then the shades. So let's pull up, again, our Space Age storage. That one, again, I just shot video for. We're going to have an upload on that one. Boom. Let's do a little screen share, and I'll just kind of highlight again for you guys so you can kind of see the cool component. And one of the things I like to highlight is like the before and after that they show you. That's like a great representation of like definitely what my drawer looked like before and then the after component of it. So again, this is just like staying neat and organized, man, is clutch. And sometimes it's, I'll be honest with you guys, it can be a pain in the butt for sure to initially get it set up. But once you do, man, to me, it's like, it's kind of like the same thing as like going to the gym, meal prepping. It's not always like ideal. Not everyone loves like meal prepping and working out. Like I like working out, truthfully, but it's not always everyone's favorite. But the like benefit, the long lasting component to it is totally worth it. Like I just packed up Lena's lunch today. She had lunch that she was going to bring to school, and having a Ziploc bag, throwing her snacks in there, throwing her sandwich in there, having the different sizes so it's easy to grab and go, made it absolutely clutch. But let's keep it rolling forward. We'll look at the boxing gloves that we got, and then the polarized shades, and that will be it, y'all. Ooh, and this is actually, this next one is a perfect example of in-link coupon. So look, this has an in-link coupon right here. Click on it. You get $2 off. And the one thing I will say, like, I'm actually, again, I shot video on this, and I'll upload that today and this week. But it talks about this glove weight and then the fighter weight, and that's what size you should get, which is like, yes, there's a component with your hand size. But from my experience, the weight of the glove is more connected to how you're going to be using it. And then, oh, what's up, Blake? Mike, is your giveaway the $1,000? Where I enter that every day, buddy. Whoop, whoop. It's actually $2,000 now, dude. It's going to be on, we moved it because we didn't have 2,000 followers yet. That's going to be now November 30th. We were going to do it October 1st, which was this past Saturday. However, we didn't have 2,000 followers on Gina's and my channels. Yeah, 2,000, but only if you're in the chat. Yeah, exactly. So being there live, you got to be in the chat live while we're doing the giveaway, which is November 30th. We have it scheduled out. So I think it's worth it, honestly. Please don't do the draw on Halloween. Yeah, no, I'll be partying. Yeah, we're getting that gigolo party on, or juggalo. I said juggalo. I was actually, bro, it was funny. Blake, I was actually talking about you last week. I was talking to my my cousin-in-law, Josh, because I know you've jumped into his streams before and we're saying how awesome you are. And just like, anyways, hopefully you don't mind. But I wanted to highlight this for the gloves. Let's go back to our channel. And the last thing we've got is our polarized shades, which again, I'm going to add this into my logo. Let's see if we got some videos. You guys can kind of see all the activities and components and the cool features to it. And then big Joe stuff happening. Josh is a great man. Yeah, Josh is awesome, dude. I love him. He's got great content, great streams, and just a great person, like you said, overall. And you're a great person. Takes great to know great kind of a deal, you know? So let me actually just balance this out. Boom. So again, whoop, right over here, guys. These shades, I was actually bringing them to New York and Atlantic City, so I was rocking them this weekend. Unfortunately, in Atlantic City, it was raining, so I didn't really get to use them that much. But these are pretty clutch. You can see, especially for like active activities, being active and those kinds of things. But that's actually perfect timing because we're going to bring the stream home. I'm glad you asked that question, Blake. So let me actually pull up. For those of you, I know you already entered, but I'm just going to bring it home, just sharing how you guys can get in on the giveaway in case you're not already. Right below me, you're going to see right here the link tree. Let me make this a little bit bigger. You're going to go to our $2,000 gift card giveaway, put your name, your email, and just make sure you're following all these Amazon accounts. Everything down here is just bonus. You guys can get extra points for, but you have to be following these Amazon accounts. And then the last thing I'll plug is just transform your health here, guys. So if you want support and help with your fitness, we actually are taking clients for our body recon program. Just click apply to work here, fill this information out, and you'll be able to schedule a free call with me. It's going to be like a 15 to 30-minute phone call going over the program, going over your goals, going over all these different things, seeing if the program's a great fit. Whether it is or it isn't, I'm going to give you some actionable tasks you can walk away with to add value. And if it's a good fit, we'll go over how you can get started and all that fun stuff. But it's pretty much it, y'all. So I'm going to give you guys a cheers. Blake, it's always great seeing you. Nicholas, thanks for dropping by before. Amazon customer, thank you for the follow. Daniel, thank you for the follow. I got lots of work to do, honestly, today, getting back from Atlantic City and being away in New York. So cheers. I'll be back tomorrow, guys. And then next week, again, we have the fall Amazon Prime week. So we're going to have Monday, Tuesday is going to be Prime days. So I'm going to probably double up on my streams. So just make sure you stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys later.